Morning, teacher. The coordinator told me you were here. Sorry to bother you. Hello, Henry. That's okay. Tell me, what can I do for you? I really need your help. You know I study English because I want to apply for a better job position. Yes, I remember you told me that the first class. Why? Well, I had a presentation last week in my job. I had to do it in English. It wasn't good. My boss told me I was going to have a new opportunity. These clients are coming back, and I have to explain the project to them again. But this time, it isn't going to be a presentation. Or, well, it will be a different one. But I will have to talk to them in English. The thing is, I don't know if I can do that. Whenever I talk to someone in English, I get nervous. I don't know what happens, but I panic. I don't know what to do. I need your help, please. I see. Well, that's very usual. People usually get very nervous when they speak English. People often feel anxious about speaking in front of classmates, speaking to native speakers, making mistakes, and various other things. Anxiety is very common, but if the worries stop you from speaking, then you might miss opportunities to practice your English or job opportunities. Let us look at some of the ways that can help you overcome your nervousness when asked to speak English. But first, it is important to keep in mind that making mistakes is part of learning. Alright, now breathe properly. Breathing properly is important. And this means deep breathing. When you do this, you can keep calm and lower your anxiety. Breathing deeply reduces secretion of hormones that create stress. Seriously. You must be aware that you are feeling nervous. Before it is time for you to speak, take a minimum of 3 deep breaths. Other thing, don't aim for perfection. Remember that you are still a student. So you do not need to be perfect. Keep in mind that feeling nervous is a normal reaction to what's about to happen, and that even seasoned speakers feel the same way. If you feel that you should be perfect, you only increase your anxiety. What should be your objective is to show what you have learned. It is also one of the ways to know if you're doing good and where you can improve. You can only get better after you have made mistakes. Please never forget that. Another important thing, be mindful of your body language. Your body language has a bearing on how you feel. There are 2 types of body language: open and close. An open body language helps you become confident. You'll feel very nervous if you have a closed body language. And also, remember to have eye contact with the audience and stand up straight. Do not slip your hands into your pockets or cross your arms across your body. It doesn't help at all. Believe me. What else? Oh, remember the reason why you're learning English. Remembering why you are learning the English language will help you feel more confident and relaxed. You don't remember your objective only during the time that you are asked to speak. You should remember it every day so you'll be motivated to keep going. It's really helpful. For example, in your case, remember you're learning English because you want a better job. Use it to motivate yourself. It really works. Oh, but more important, be prepared. Knowing what you're going to say beforehand will help you to build up the courage to speak. It is easier to prepare when you know what topics to work on. Like in your case, you know what you're gonna say to the clients. So prepare as much as possible for that. Investigate, practice, make the best presentation ever. That way you'll make it happen. What I mean is, motivation is good, but it doesn't work without preparation. It's like when you're studying for an exam. If you study hard to take that exam, then you will feel more confident and you will make it better. It is the same with English. I will give you one example. Years ago, I had an important meeting with native speakers. They were teachers from other countries, from England, Australia, Canada. It was a conference and they were gonna talk about education. I knew that. I knew I was going to talk to them in English. Everything related to education, of course. Well, I investigated about it, learned new vocabulary and new education trends. It went very well. I could speak to them. It wasn't perfect, but I did it very well. So it really works. Advice: develop your listening and reading skills. It will help you a lot. Preparation for speaking English should not be a few hours or days before. It should be a continuous process. Well, you can do both. You should be reading more to understand more and learning to listen more. These two practices will help you build your vocabulary. Try it. Finally, stay calm. Yeah, I know. I know it's difficult. But remember, you have to make mistakes in order to improve something. I will tell you what I do every time I feel nervous about something. What I do, I ask myself this question: what's the worst that could happen? Very important question. Sometimes what we think is the worst really isn't. So always ask yourself that question. And you're a good student. I am sure you will do it very well. I trust you. Really? Do you think I can do it? Thank you, teacher. I feel better now. I will have that presentation and then I will tell you how it went. Wish me luck. I hope you liked this conversation. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend.